showcase for the very best local TV on the Vineyard. Join us for a look back at 10 years of MVTV programming. You can help us celebrate the next 10 years with contributions of your own. Years of MVTV.
Hello and welcome to another episode of the Jim Powell Report. I'm your host, Jim Powell. Welcome to our show today, and we have a real fun show. It's called The World According to Marty, Trip, and Jim. Backed by popular demand, we have another visit to the MVTV studios from Marty Nadler and Trippy Barnes. Marty from Los Angeles, and Trippy from out on the highways of America. Gentlemen, welcome.
Jim, it's great to be back. We did your 100th show. What is this, the 102?
That's the 110.
What number?
We're still alive, so are they.
I know.
We are, and you know, most people, I tell you, they haven't outlived the show yet. But our show today will include plenty of commentary on island life, living, and politics, tongue-in-cheek humor, so be forewarned, we can't guarantee your safety, health, or welfare. So our viewing audience, who may not yet know who you are, you're definitely not celebrity roadkill who are here to just enjoy the air-conditioned studio today.
Nice.
And it is hot, isn't it?
Very hot outside.
It's over 96 degrees.
I want to take a nap as soon as this is over.
Yeah,
right here.
I got rid of my mercury thermometers, but anyways.
I have one.
You do?
On me.
Don't tell anyone. That's better than in you. Anyways, but we're here to discuss issues that everyone needs to know to survive island life. Here are some subjects that we're going to give the thumbs up to today.
Or thumbs down.
Or thumbs down, depending on which side of the coin they're on. What do we have here? Leading off.
What's your thoughts, Trip?
Well, seeing as how I'm from Vineyard Haven, I just think that every time I go to the mail, the post office really annoys me.
Oh,
Jim.
gosh.
You
How
know,
can you get in there? First you
that
have to
big
dodge
brick thing,
Cumberland
I don't know
Farms.
what it's there for. It eliminated parking spaces. Then they planted some trees so you can't sneak in. If there's somebody backed up out on the street, then
Right.
you're backed out in the street.
Right.
Makes no sense. Nobody said boo about it. I'm out on the road. I'm down in Florida with my trailer truck. I come back and I go down the mail. I said, what is this?
It didn't come before the commission as a DRI.
I don't think so.
Yeah, no, it did. Who designed that parking lot?
I know, must have been on the wine.
Somebody in Washington, D.C.
I know.
Somebody
You know, for a
watching.
dry town, you have a lot of structures there that should
You
use
kinda wonder.
examinations.
I
What they
know.
were-
This
what
is
they were
part of the
on when
reason
they
why
did
I
it.
always vote dry. You know,
I
being an
understand.
alcoholic myself,
I
I just don't
understand.
drink anymore.
Well,
But
that
I came
part-
that close with this winter while you were gone. I think it was two
It was
votes.
a tough winter.
2 votes, tough winter. A lot
Yeah.
of drinkers, you know.
Well, the parking lot's not great in the post office.
Yes.
It's not a great setup for cars and stuff. But the post office is kind of cool. You know, I thought one day I was mailing a package in my post office, and I was thinking of like giving the clerk the package and then going like this and then running out the post office. But, you know, now you can get in trouble for that
Oh, they have,
in
they have
the
good
war
ca-
on terror.
They have good cameras in there
But
now.
not on the Vineyard. I tell you, on the Vineyard, you could go to the post office with a package with wires hanging out, a ticking clock taped to the package,
Oh, no.
and the clerk would go, "How you doing, Marty? I was up in Hampshire. The fish are jumping out of the water. Oh, that would be $8.99, please. Okay. Oh, you got that ear thing too? Yeah, it's going around.
Yeah.
It's going around. But that's what's so wonderful about living here.
I know. I know.
I just
I
like
used to
it.
ship my bluefish from here out west.
Really?
Yes,
It's
I-
probably against the law now.
I made sure to scale them first before I sent them out.
Oh, good.
Yeah, and
That's
they didn't
good.
say anything. I
Who'd you
checked
ship your bluefish to,
it,
Jim?
out west to, I don't know, just some family out there.
Bluefish
that really
eaters.
wanted bluefish.
Like needy family?
They
for
were
bluefish?
very needy, because you know what bluefish are, you know.
You ever move any bluefish down to Florida?
I moved a lot of fish to the Fulton Fish Market until I kicked it out of where it used to be and moved it up to the Bronx. We were down there every night. I
Yeah.
met some wonderful, wonderful Italian people.
Yes, you can. Yeah, Guido and Beto.
And boy, you just had to behave yourself, or you'd be in a lot of trouble.
All right. Well, what are we giving the parking lot at the Vineyard Haven post office?
Thumbs down.
Thumbs down. Work on it, guys.
Thumbs down,
Thumbs down
for
on it.
sure.
We got to do something about it. Put some more parking spaces back in. Done.
Right.
But,
What's next about the Vineyard that's bugging you?
Well, I'll tell you, if as long as we're in Vineyard Haven, inconsiderate bicycle riders.
Oh,
Oh,
how?
they're worse than moped riders.
Well, what
they
are they
ride right
doing?
in front of you, and then they look at you like, "What are you doing there in that car?" They're
Right.
all over the place. Now, I don't mind a bicycle.
Yeah, some of them have tricked their bikes out too. You know, they've got
Tricked out bicycles.
those baseball cards on the
Yeah.
front fenders.
I used to do that. Did you do that when you were a kid?
I did.
I had a Schwinn with the big fat tires.
Yeah, I had an
Took
English
the fenders
racer,
off,
yeah.
put them back on,
Yeah.
take them back off. You had an English racer.
Yeah.
I didn't. Did you steal it?
No, it was stolen though.
Oh,
I
good.
grew up in the Bronx. I left it in front of the library 5 minutes. Gone.
Gone.
Gone. Very sad.
Did you go steal somebody else's?
No, I had to ask all my friends if they took it.
And where did you ever find it?
No, I never found it, so a friend didn't take it. Now let's talk about bicycle riders. I think it's good though with the gas crisis. It's good that they're riding, but they got to be careful and considerate, and we have to be careful and considerate of the bike riders. Now I want to give bike riders, for me, you could do what you want, but thumbs up for bike riders.
Yeah, with
They're
the
saving
energy
Saving the
prices.
gas, but they gotta we gotta be careful of each other.
Yeah, well,
Yes.
Where can you park your bikes in Vineyard Haven?
I know, but Marty's looking for a bicycle. His got stolen.
Well, there's one free open space right there.
I take my bikes wherever I want in Vineyard Haven. I take them inside the stores. I take them in restaurants.
You ride them right into the store?
I rode them. Well, you know what's nice is the Mansion House has that ramp now, so you could just ride right up and into the.
It's for bike riding.
right
I
into
thought it
the
was
exercise
handicap.
room.
Right, the exercise room is good.
Yeah, you can
bring
go
your
right-
own bike.
Yeah, those handicap ramps work out real good for bike riders.
Yeah, but not good for the handicap.
You can catch some air
But they're
though.
not around
go
most
right
of the
up.
time.
It's
I
a
don't
lot of fun.
understand handicap parking spots, all right?
Why?
Because a guy with a handicap plate can stop wherever he wants to.
That's right.
You never see him in the handicap spot, like right out in front of here. I'm thinking, boy, hot day, I think I'll pull up 5 handicap spots right in front of
Well,
you.
now that you bring up parking, nothing against the police, but they take regular parking spots sometimes
Yeah.
in town.
Yeah.
Why are they parking in parking
Well,
spots?
did they have their blue lights on though when they were doing
No,
it?
no, no, no. They must be like having a frap or something. They've got to park in police areas or in illegal areas because no one's going to ticket them.
That's right. They don't worry
It doesn't
about
make
getting a
any
ticket.
sense. And
So-
I heard Oak Bluffs has a SWAT team now what, for flies. I mean, what's going on? What's going on with the SWAT
People
team?
act up when the bars close.
Yeah, they're training them over at
See,
Camp
that's
Edwards.
the problem. They never should close the bars. If they
Very
left
good
the bars
idea.
open.
24/7.
24/7.
Yeah.
Hey, thumbs up or thumbs down?
Thumbs up.
Thumbs up.
24.
Never bar closing problem.
Why not?
We're
Just
getting-
like New York
Good.
City.
We're accomplishing. What else do you have?
Wait a minute. I think they should close Christmas Day because I think everybody should be home for Christmas. Don't you agree with that?
No. I'll tell
Okay.
you why. I'll tell you why. When I was playing the clubs in Greenwich Village, the comedy clubs,
Nobody had.
there was a club called Hilly's. Christmas Day, I was down, and I went in, and he had a buffet, free food, and I don't think free drinks, but free food. And I said to him, I said, what's this about? He goes, on Christmas Day, if you're here, you have nowhere else to go. So I want to provide for people who have nothing. And so that's nice. So I
That's a good idea. Okay, we'll keep them most 7 days a week, including Christmas.
including Christmas. That's
right,
good.
all right,
All right.
good.
What else do we have on our bylaw agenda?
Well, we covered the suicide bike riders. This bridge thing, something's got to happen.
The drawbridge.
Which one? Bridge number 1, 2? or
Well, I
bridge
don't know.
number
They just
Excuse
three?
stop
me.
working,
How
then they
did we
start.
get into this two-bridge stupidity? How did we do that?
The same guy who did the parking lot, probably at the high school, and the same people working on the Rotary. The Rotary's still on the drawing board,
Oh,
you know.
forget the
Oh, yeah,
Rotary.
yeah.
Forget the. Let's go
Well,
one thing at
there's-
a time. The drawbridge.
Yes.
Excuse me.
It's built in 1933, I think.
No, it
35?
needs repair. It
Yeah.
needs repair. Excuse me.
Those trailer trucks are destroying it.
You close it. You understand? You close it and you rebuild it. And you route traffic around. Here's my idea. Ambulances, okay? Police escort for ambulances to the hospital to go around the other way. It's an 8-minute difference anyway. The police escort would cut it like another 3 minutes because cars will get out of the way.
Yeah.
And you'll get in time. Forget that route. But no, we're going to build a temporary bridge. Then we're going to have that. And then we're going to build a real bridge.
Yeah, but the boat's got to get in and
No,
out of the...
forget the boat.
Okay.
What I think we do is you have a thing that flips the boats over the bridge.
Oh, okay, I like
Like
it.
a catapult.
Trebuchet.
A
A
catapult.
trebuchet.
And also, so the boaters.
It's a long way.
Excuse me. Well, who are these boaters?
That's right.
Who are these boaters? They can wait a year. I'm sorry. There's no boating because we're going to build a bridge that's going to save lives.
Yeah, but what do you say to the Coast Guard? It's a law. They have to be able to put
Forget
that bridge
that.
up.
Hey,
If it's one boat or 100 boats, they have to be able to put that
In
bridge
all
up.
deference to the Coast Guard, you know they're on a 5-year waiting list for a mooring in New Hampshire. The
Even-
Coast Guard
even
is.
the Coast Guard.
The Coast Guard is. So
Wow.
they don't have
That's
much
why they
clout
only have 2
either.
boats up there.
Yeah,
do.
exactly.
Yeah, they can't get any more moorings.
They can't get moorings.
They gotta go wait
Something's
till,
wrong with this.
They gotta wait
picture.
till they put some more fishermen out of business.
It's just very strange.
Yeah, the picture
terrible.
All
disappearing.
right. So the drawbridge, thumbs up or thumbs down?
Thumbs down.
Thumbs
down
down.
on that
Oh,
one.
wow.
How about thumbs down on the second bridge too?
Thumbs down.
Second bridge too.
Hey, when are they gonna build a tunnel or a bridge to New Bedford?
I'm really against any kind of bridge to the mainland
How about a tunnel?
Why? Why, Marty?
or a tunnel.
Why?
We could raise money and then scoot with the money.
I think I like this island keeping a little bit the way it was when I came here in the 60s. There's some growth, but we don't need a bridge. We don't want to kill the golden goose.
Well, look,
You
when
know
you
what
go
I
down
mean?
to Florida, you go off of Sarasota or down to the Keys, they got these nice long bridges. Why not one over to Woods Hole?
No, the boat ride is an experience in itself to get you
I know.
acclimated to the island.
And the steamship authority wouldn't have anyone to bitch about.
Yeah.
Oh, and the
There's no
steam
bridge.
Well, the steamship authority. We know about the steamship
Oh, we
authority.
gotta get started on that.
Oh.
I love them. They're my best friends.
Well, I like the motto of the steamship authority. We're not happy till you're not happy.
That's right.
And then I like when they make the announcement, you're leaving Woods Hole over the Vineyard Haven. They go, the steamship authority would like to thank you
Yes.
for choosing us for your travel plans today. As opposed to what, the backstroke? I mean, who are these people?
Well, I love it because now an average trailer truck is about $525 to come over with a load.
Is that true?
$525.
Wow.
But what even nicer is now that we have $5 a gallon diesel fuel. But if you're going to go to Boston before you even start to shift gears, you just spend $1,000. We still got to pay the driver. We still have to deliver the stuff, drive around, pick it up. It's a nightmare. It's very super scary.
Well, you know what's scary
Jim,
about
you
it?
got to do something about
I'll
it.
tell you what's scary about the
Who
steamship
do you have
authority.
to
2010.
The
2010.
mindset you're in about what they're going to do to us, I swear to you, someone told me this year, if you have a dog, you have to buy a ticket for the dog to get on the ferry, okay? And if it's a longer dog,
Measure them.
you got to measure the dog. You got now, of course, it's not true, but I started to believe it. I thought it might be true.
It's not a bad idea. Don't let Mark Dan over
We're
here
gonna
you
pack
say
all the
that.
dogs.
All right.
They'll be weighing the dogs. Uh-oh, I'm sorry about that dog.
You're overweight.
He's a fatty. He's going to cost you $12.
Tickets for thumbs up for dogs or down for dogs for tickets.
If it would bring down the cost of the trailer trucks.
Yeah, it'd be like
Talk
an,
to dog.
an embarkation
All
fee
right.
for
And,
dogs.
I remember 50 cents to get off in Vineyard Haven. I love it. What they do with the money, I think they hire more policemen.
They do. Well, we need more policemen to park in spaces that I need to park in.
With the great crime wave that's going on, you know.
I know.
Well, you know, the last time a cop drew his gun on the island was in art class in elementary school.
I think you're right, yeah.
In 1948.
1948.
I think it was.
Yeah,
I think
all
it
right.
was.
What's the next thing? We got other ferries
What
over
other-
in Chappaquiddick. They've got a great ferry system. Now,
Did you read the headline?
Peter Wells, they dance all over him. They
Talk
kinda-
about the owner, and I'll talk about the incident with the car plunging into the.
Oh, that was so sad. He just took it over the day before.
Yeah.
All kinds of bad things happened. That in the same paper, one side, the Chappaquiddick Ferry's trying to get a couple of more bucks, you know, for diesel fuel because now the opening and you get on the ferry and it's all spinning around. It
Yeah.
just about makes it over there.
Yeah.
Well, they danced on his grave. He finally got a few more bucks to finance the deal.
Well, he deserves
And
it, right?
Of course he
He's a
deserves
good guy.
it. Well, on the other page, Steamship Authority, oh, we got to get some more. Oh, yeah, no problem.
Right.
Here it is. How
Right.
much you need? Are you sure that's
Right.
enough?
So Chappie Ferry, thumbs up.
Thumbs up, Happy
Thumbs
Ferry.
up.
I'll tell
Peter
you,
Wells, good
I
man.
saw the headline: 3 in SUV plunges off the Chappie Ferry.
I love that word.
Right?
plunge.
They plunge
Mid-channel.
off. Right now, they say the police charge them on the ferry with a DUI, driving under the influence. Only on the Vineyard could you get charged with driving under the influence while your car is being ferried Across, on the thing. They should at least give him a PUI, plunging under the influence.
That's right.
Yeah, or DUW, driving underwater.
Of
Why
course.
did MVY cover the removal of that car?
Yeah.
They did cover it.
They did, because I haven't seen it on TV, but I'd love to see it. You know, one time
So
when
I'm
I
going
was
to be
a
on
kid,
America's Funniest Home Videos.
an airplane landed on that ferry when I was a kid when Tony Midge had it. It was called the City of Chappaquiddick, Tony Betancourt. And it knocked a laundry truck off into the drink. One time, many other people have
you
driven
did
off the
really
ferry.
good to do that. And then he kept on flying.
Did
didn't
you
he?
ever hear of this?
This is the truth. Crossed my heart.
Could
hope
you
to die.
repeat that for the audience?
Like a little tiny plane, the smallest kind of plane, whacked a laundry truck, okay, and knocked it off and skidded right off. And he was trying to land, trying to put it down. He put it down in the drink, along with a few other planes.
Oh, my goodness. Oh,
yes. And then my
You never know what you're
grandfather,
going to see
old
at the
Clarence,
Regatta Week.
Vineyard history.
I know.
he drove
Regatta
off
Week
the
is
end with a
great.
Lincoln, okay, right off the end, but he didn't. The whole thing was going like this, and the fishing boat pulled up, and they picked it up and put it back on.
Yeah.
I think it was the day that I was christened over at Chappaquiddick. It
Oh.
was quite an affair. It was on the way home. The fire truck went off the Chappaquiddick ferry one time.
Oh.
Poor Peter Wells, God bless him. It is so lucky he bought it rather than the town taking it over with something else. The first thing that happens is this goes on. The big opening gets openinger. So there's
Mother
all
Nature
this.
opened that
Mother
up.
Nature
Fire
opened
truck
that up.
goes off. They just
Fire
turned the
truck
truck
goes
on. They
Now-
pumped all the water
Now,
out.
fire
and
truck
floated
just
off.
remind me, Aquina
Years ago.
voted this year for sales of beer and wine in Aquina, making it the third wet town.
Maybe
Do you
I
know
start-
that?
Have you been up there for a drink?
Not yet, but I'll tell you what happened though. The
the
same
outermost.
night, they also voted not to build an extension on the firehouse because they figured the town's wet. Not gonna burn.
Not bad. Not
That's
bad.
not gonna burn, that's
Wet
right.
down, not gonna burn. Well, probably they don't care if it burns down, right? They're
Well, they
drinking.
don't care. We should go up for a drink in Aquina.
Yeah, I don't drink anymore, but I'll drive. I'll be the dedicated driver. Hey,
I don't
how
drink.
about the shark tournament?
Yeah, what's going on
Those
with
big
the...
guys at Oak Bluffs, they absolutely
dry-
not going to have
dry
the liquor
shark
in the
tournament.
tent, which is the best news for Nancy's and all the liquor places. But because they can sell, it's
Yeah.
not going to be in the tent. I think that's great. But you know something? They're afraid of what the sharks, the poor sharks. In other words, the save a shark
They want
fund.
sober shark fishermen out on the water.
Sober shark fishermen.
Because
they were
if,
down on
if
that.
they have any accidents and fall off in the water, you never know what's going to happen.
That's right. They could be eaten by a shark. You'd think the Chamber of Commerce would have said, let's keep it going, kids.
Well,
There's great whites out there. Everybody is swimming around here. This is a summer resort. Bang! No shark tournament. They don't want to kill the sharks. Just wait till somebody gets eaten.
Right. Well, Wendy.
Maybe you could.
Wendy
They might bite off your
Benchley,
leg.
the widow of the author of the novel, came to the selectmen this winter and asked them not to have the shark tournament. I say have the shark tournament, but stop showing that movie Jaws. It scared the heck out of me. I don't even go to the ocean anymore.
Yeah, I tell you, and those sharks are out there.
You look like a tasty little morsel.
What else?
All
So-
tan
all right,
and
so
healthy and
thumbs up for the shark tournament or thumbs down?
Well,
I'm going to abstain from voting.
All right, I'm going to say that a shark got my
rock, paper,
thumb.
scissors.
What else do we have here?
That's good.
I don't know. Mr. Moonjabber's house. I don't think it changed the neighborhood. I like Mr. Moonjabber. I think he should get an award for, what do you call it?
Patience.
Perseverance.
Oh,
and
that's very
patience.
controversial. The garage mahal.
Yeah, the Grass Mahal. He's
Yes.
fighting on in the face of adversity. Great, let him have it.
I'll tell you the problem. I went to one of the first meetings. The problem
Yes.
is, and
What were you doing at the meeting? You live on that street?
I'm in Oak Bluffs. I was on the planning board
You
at
were
the
in
time.
Oak
I want
Bluffs.
to tell you something.
Yes.
The only people making money on this Taj Mahal thing are the lawyers. There are like 7 lawyers. It's been in the courts for 4 years. Each one of those lawyers are going to build a house on this island twice as big as that house.
Yeah.
It's crazy. They should let them finish the house and to be done with it.
I agree with you.
Because they keep billing out a good billable time.
Oh my God.
Yeah, and the planners,
Yeah.
everybody else.
It's unbelievable.
A lot of money in it.
A lot of money.
I think they've cut the big tower off.
Now,
of it,
before
so
we
make
run
the
out of
roof
time,
on
is there
straight.
anything you want to say, Jim?
No, I'm having a great time just listening.
Are you sure? You're running
This
for
is true.
office
You're
or
telling
what?
the truth. Oh, not this time, but maybe 2010.
Do you want to know when I'm doing my show this summer?
Not yet.
Why not?
I
I'm going to
was-
tell you anyway. July
very
9th.
patient.
July
July
9th.
9th at
At the
Outer
Outer
Land.
Land.
Now that used to be
And
a tin roof, right?
It's going to
Yeah, I
be
call it
very,
the not tin roof.
And that's at the
very
airport.
Vineyard.
At the airport.
08.
Very Vineyard 08.
It's right in the center of the island.
in the center of the island.
So
and
don't try to land your plane on opposite ends
8
or on the
o'clock
ferries.
July 9th.
Try to land your plane in
Right.
the middle of the island.
Yeah, and I'm going to go to Trippy's auction too.
And that is
No,
going
the
to.
Taste of the Vineyard.
That's on
Saturday.
June 14th.
June
It's a
14th.
good-
And
It's for the Martha's Vineyard Preservation Trust, which does more to save the face of the island. You know, things are getting pretty expensive here. You may not be able
No.
to buy a house or buy a piece of land, but at least the towns aren't changing. We got so many good things. Tell the town of West Isbury, should get down on their knees and thank God that the Preservation Trust saved the Grange Hall, saved Alley Store. I mean, they're all over the town, down near the little library.
Thumbs up or down on Preservation Trust?
Thumbs up!
Thumbs
Thumbs up
up.
on
And
Preservation
They're
send
Trust.
me a bucks, they need it.
Yeah.
they sure do. I know the Agricultural Hall wants to put up a new horse barn. And,
Yeah.
and they're trying to get that moved through. So that's good.
And I'm a trustee of the Agricultural Society, and I think it's a great thing. We're also gonna have a place to exhibit our antique engines and sort of Rube Goldberg contraptions that make shingles and lots of fun things.
That's
That's another
fascinating.
thing.
That brings a lot of people
barn,
out.
Yeah, a horse barn is good. When's the last time you saw a horse this week? Did you run into a horse this week? No. We're not being
I
overcrowded
saw
by
one on
horses.
TV and the news.
Well, no,
That
but
poor racehorse that came in last.
oh yeah, Big Brown.
I
Big
lost
Brown.
all interest in horse racing when Maya Lansky stopped fixing the horse races. I'm not up for that at
No,
all.
but
We need more horses.
we
on
need
the
more
island.
horses on the
Yeah,
island.
and cows.
Cows. That's,
When was the last time you saw a cow?
well, once in the lamppost,
When, oh, there are a lot
a couple
of
months ago.
That was
I
after,
know,
No,
but
after
not
a few
until
drinks.
Stop it.
And what about the high heels?
No, there was a cow in there, but they got it out. They got it out.
Oh,
Yeah, good.
Fred Fisher, he's got a couple of them. There's a few cows still
A
left
few,
around.
but not enough.
Not enough.
We need more cows.
We do. Because let me tell you something, and we need more victory gardens, and we need more people to learn how to do things. Nobody knows how to grow anything anymore.
No.
Nobody knows how to milk a cow. I can milk a cow like a son of a gun. I milked millions of cows when I worked at Mr. Penny's farm back in the 50s.
We should
Cows
have
are
cow
cool.
milking classes.
That's
We-
right.
The Extension Service used to teach that.
That's right.
They used to teach.
Why
how
aren't
to
we
milk
milking
it.
cows anymore?
I don't know. We're milking people out of all that
Artificial
money.
insemination.
We're milking. That's right.
Dr. Wilcox showed me how to do that. Whoa! Boy, you don't want to really get into that unless you have to have a very long arm.
Like we said, we can't guarantee the safety of our viewing audience.
Oh,
So,
sure you
watch
can, as
out.
long as you're not a cow.
You'll get a lesson here today.
I don't know. What else is new?
What else is new on the island?
People are moving here in droves.
Are they? Look, you're the moving guy. Are they
Oh.
really coming here?
They are coming here. Very few people going away.
Yeah.
They're coming here, boom, building huge houses, keeping people busy. It's a new industry. Keep me busy, keep the house painters, keep the shinglers, the builders,
Well,
the
that's good to know,
maintenance
'cause
guys.
every-
New audiences too.
No one, but people say people are leaving the island, but more people are coming.
More people are coming than are leaving. Yes, indeed.
But I hope they're nice people.
They're wealthy
hope-
people, and some of them are quite nice.
We'll have to educate them.
We'll have to educate. You know, it's too bad. We've all seen the best of Vineyard. You can't have a beach fire anymore. We can't go down and have a beach party. Remember the
I
beach
do
parties
all
we
the
used to
time.
go?
You can't do sparklers.
Oh, you're gonna wind
What?
up in jail.
No, I won't.
How many-
Clang.
What do you
I'm
get
gonna start
for-
calling you clang.
What do you get for beach sparklers and stuff
Beach
like
sparklers, or I'm talking about a big fire.
I had
I was
one
gonna
last
use a
summer.
bad word, but
Last
I'm not
summer I
kidding.
built a big fire. Listen,
Did you
wanna
get
know-
arrested?
No. You know what? When the cops come, you
that?
tell
Must
them.
have been in Chilmar.
Marty.
You tell them this is the Vineyard. I don't know where you're from. This is the Vineyard.
Clang.
Yeah.
No, what kind? You have no money anymore, the sheriff. They can't afford to lock you
Oh,
up
the
anymore.
poor sheriff.
That's right,
He's
the
a-
state's
Mike
coming
McCormick
in.
is great.
McCormick, he's a thumbs up for
Yeah.
Mike
Mike
McCormick.
McCormick, thumbs up.
If
Done a
you see
great
a
job.
sheriff's deputy, give him a couple of bucks so they could get something to eat or something.
Bottle of water.
They have no money.
No money.
There's pictures, cardboard pictures of sheriff's cars and sheriff on the road, so you
Yes.
slow down.
Yeah.
They can't even afford to be there anymore.
That's right. Labor's too high, and they can't afford the
No.
gas.
Hey, if
The
you,
gas. Oh, don't get me started again on that.
if you could build a bonfire, build one. It's the Vineyard. Come on, we can't. Come on.
How about ticks?
Wood ticks.
Ticks. I like
Ticks.
ticks.
It's been
How about the little red ones?
Oh,
I'd like to get a box of them to put on people that I don't like. Like we could just kind of walk up to them and say, hey, how are you? And lay a couple of ticks on their back. And
I
that's the
know.
end of them. They all swell up and
each-
they get all screwed up.
Each town has a picnic,
the hospital
a
busy.
town picnic, and the Upper
Picnic.
Island towns have they call pick ticks. You sit in big
picnic,
fields
pick tick.
and you pick ticks off each other. It's like
I like that.
Yeah.
New recreation.
Well,
Yeah.
they've got the big Memorial Day party down at the Tisbury Water Station, you know, and
ticks.
yeah.
Ticks, OTA.
Yeah.
They'll probably sue everybody. If you get a tick bite, you got to sue, right? That's the latest thing.
I know. Well, they have a tick lawyer now.
A tick lawyer.
They have,
Well, they have tick doctors,
Tick doctors,
they have
tick
tick
lawyers.
doctors,
Tick laboratories.
tick lawyers.
yeah,
I think, yeah, we could have tick check stations.
tick checks.
A tick check.
Question.
They have a deer check
$35.
station down here at Sanderson
Yeah.
Avenue.
Your check, where you just come in and
And
Marty
then
will
they
check
just
there.
paved
we'll
the
have a little-
speedway all the way down the high
But you
school
know what
down
we
to
should
the
do? Here's
deer
where I'm
stand.
trying to bring humanity back to our civilization. When Homeland Security checks you out when you go on the ferry,
Yes.
they should check for ticks.
They really
They should.
Yeah.
You should let them go to the other
You
side.
should
They-
go through this plastic tent, go through.
Yes.
And they have people come out in these suits.
Yes.
You know, like when you go to did your hazardous waste, you
Right.
drop it off.
Mm-hmm.
Well, they should take you, strip you down,
Right.
and then see. And then of course they have to count your money and everything. Put it off to
Absolutely.
the side.
Homeland Security.
That may keep terrorists out of here if they knew they're going to get ticks.
I like
Hey,
it.
there's a new biohazard right there.
Biohazard. Tick.
Yeah. Word
So,
ticks.
thumbs up on ticks or thumbs down on ticks?
I don't know. What do you think?
I'm thumbs up on ticks. I like them.
Ticks are my friends.
All
and
right.
You like them?
Ticks
I
are
like
our
'em.
friends.
Ticks are cool. All
Have a
right?
roll on the vineyard.
Hey, how about those little birds that the sandwich ones are coming
Oh
back
yeah,
again?
piper.
Piping
Piper-
plovers.
Piping plovers.
They're
Or
back.
piping plovers.
Oh, the fishermen
Oh,
love them.
They're
Depending on-
delicious.
If you're from Up Island, piping plovers. Down Island, plovers.
Plovers with sauerkraut.
Yeah.
Piping plovers.
Plovers or
Let me
plovers.
ask you a question. When we grew up, when we were
Depends
kids
if you're in
here,
a dry
everyone used
town.
to be able to have a beach party and stuff like
And
that.
a
before
fire.
The cops came and
Yep.
a fire.
Yes.
There are plovers. Now, why all of a sudden are plovers such a big deal for the past 10 years?
We used to be able to drive on the beach.
Yeah.
And I remember seeing these little birds running down the tracks.
To get out of your way.
Yeah.
right.
Screaming,
It
yelling,
actually
"Don't hit me."
created homes for them.
But not
they
only-
turned those little
They look like sparrows.
the
See,
the beach
here's
tracks,
the problem.
tire tracks into homes.
They're going extinct because they're not learning how to defend themselves against us. Because now they're being protected. They should be. Years ago, they ran away from us and survived.
They were strong.
So
That's
we
right.
should be able to just get them running again.
yes,
That's
we
right.
should. Get
Oh.
moving.
So plovers, no restriction on plovers.
No
Thumbs up?
restrictions.
Thumbs up.
Thumbs
right.
up. Forget the plover. We solved that one.
Seen any deer lately?
Not many. One on the
boy, in my
roof
freezer.
of my car.
in
One.
my freezer, I got some good venison steaks this year. Yeah.
There's a lot of
Venison
deer on the
burgers.
island.
Yeah, there sure are. Over 1,000 cars every year.
What can we do with
hit with deer.
skunks? If you can figure out how we can turn a buck with a skunk, we can retire.
Well, you know what?
We could have
Skunks and
skunk
minks
world.
smell about the same. You ever been to a mink farm?
Mink farm.
No.
There's one in
They
Lakeville,
smell the
Massachusetts.
same?
You know, we talked about cows and horses. Why not get a mink farm going on the
Mink
island?
farm could
they
be cool.
smell and eat a lot of the same things that skunks do.
We used to feed them fish curry in Lakeville, Massachusetts. We take all the ground up fish heads and stuff over there, and they would eat them. But the problem is now the guy went out of business because people don't wear mink coats like they used to wear.
Yeah.
So the price of mink went.
Yeah.
But let's talk about the skunks.
I think we could find.
Would you wear a skunk coat if it didn't smell? Nice black furry thing with maybe a white collar.
If it didn't smell, I'd wear a skunk coat.
I would too, wouldn't you?
I sure would.
I'd rather have skunk pants, though. Skunk pants, skunk fur pants, and maybe skunk
It's
boots.
nice
do
on
it
those
all.
long road
How
drives.
about
Oh,
skunk
that's
earmuffs?
cushions?
Absolutely. Sit back in the truck and just sit back and look at the GPS and
Wait a second. We have
wearing my skunk pants.
we
How
have an
cool is that?
airport industrial park. Why
Oh.
can't we open up a skunk clothing factory?
Well,
You
you-
take all the skunks on the island, skin them, we have a skunk industry.
Garment
That's right.
industry, a new garment industry, like we did with that satinette from all the wool farms years ago.
That's right. I
Yeah.
wonder if we should do it underground, though, because people would probably say we were hurting the skunks because they're kind of cute, you know,
we'd
the
have
little
to-
ones.
we'd have to do it.
Here's what I do. The people who think that we're hurting the skunks, we get them in a big corral and we have them sprayed by the skunk.
No, you just yeah. But
And
you
then
just
they
go
won't
down
say right away, you know, skunks are great.
Just drive around and get another solution. Drive around in the morning around all island roads and just scrape up the ones that are there from the previous.
How
night.
many skunks do you think there are in Martha's Vineyard today?
I think there are about 12,000 skunks.
I think there's 50,000 skunks.
Almost our island population
Yeah.
of summer
There are
residents.
more skunks than summer residents and
Yes.
winter residents combined.
Wow,
That's amazing.
it is
Yep.
amazing. And you heard it here first here on MVTV. This is the Jim Powell Report, and this has been the world according to Marty, Trippy, and Jim.
What other world is there?
Are we out of time?
We are.
Gosh,
Thank goodness. Otherwise, the
just
feds
flies
would be
by.
in. They're closing our show down.
this is
And-
the fastest half hour I've ever spent with anyone.
And there are more
goodness.
things that we're going to have to cover later.
We'll be back next year.
Next
Yeah,
year,
that's
maybe
right.
next month. And we'll see how the station goes. Okay. Thanks for coming, gentlemen. And thank you for watching. Thanks to our sponsor, Humphrey's Bakery. We're glad that you watched our show tonight, and watch it tomorrow, too. We'll see you later. Bye now.
Through the years, we have been a showcase for the very best local TV on the Vineyard. Join us for a look back at 10 years of MVTV programming. You can help us celebrate the next 10 years with contributions of your own. Years of MVTV.